Hi everyone, and welcome back to Vlogmas. This is day 6 and I'm here with another recap from a ThredUP DIY Designer Box opening. This was the 4th one I ever recorded on my channel. This video aired back on November 22nd of 2021. So let's go ahead and rewatch and see what items I got. And at the end, I will give a recap of how much profit, if any, I made on this box.
Hi guys, it's Lindsay and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. I love recording videos of my unboxings, either from ThredUP or Goodwill Blue Box. And I do have another opening for you today. This is a ThredUP DIY Designer Box. And this one came from Phoenix, Arizona. So this is my first designer box from Phoenix. So I'm a little bit nervous, but you know, we'll see what they have in store for me. Go ahead and get this open. If you do enjoy reseller content, unboxings, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And leave a comment below if you have any questions on the items, or let me know what you think was the best or the worst, or what your overall opinion was of the box. So here is a first look. So I do see a few pair of shoes in there and maybe some glasses. So we'll just go ahead and grab the first pair of shoes. These are just like a slingback, color block, almost like a block heel, leather, and these are a Chi Mahara.
This is the first and only time I've ever received this brand. I did send these into the RealReal, which probably wasn't the best idea because they don't have the highest comps, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what I was paid on these. So here are the shoes here. I'm not sure if I had pronounced that brand correctly, but they were kind of cute, retro looking, color black. They were originally listed for $65. They took a very long time to sell and were discounted down on the website 70%. So they didn't sell until they were discounted to $19.50. The RealReal did list them in good condition, and my earnings on those were $6. So definitely a rough start to the box. Hopefully it gets better.
Next we have some Ballet flats. They have some studded details on them, black leather. And these are C by Chloe. So I believe that is Chloe's lesser brand. So I don't think that these are going to retail for very much. They're a size 40 though, so that's good. And they do appear to be in pretty good shape.
These were really cute, good size and in relatively good condition. I think they were missing a couple of the studs. I listed them on Poshmark, but unfortunately they did not sell. So I did send them along with one of my loads to the RealReal, and they ended up selling there. This brand is not one I would really recommend sending into the RealReal unless it's a last resort, because the comps are just not that strong. So let's take a look. All right, and here they are here. They were listed on the RealReal for $65 in good condition, and they were a size 10. They ended up selling at a 40% discount for $39. So my commission on those was $12.
And wow, these are Chanel's, at least from the case. So we'll see if there's anything inside, but this is a pretty nice case. It's, I don't know if it's real leather or not, but it's got like some padding to it. And the quilted design, you know, that you'd find on Chanel. So that's pretty. There are some glasses in here. They are a tortoiseshell, kind of a smaller frame. And they do have the CCs on the side. and they look like they're in pretty good shape. The lenses are really dirty, so it's hard to see if there's any scratching, but you know, those would probably need to be replaced anyways if you're going to put a prescription in there. But I do have a feeling that I will not be reselling these because I really like them.
I actually decided to resell these after taking a second look at them. I really didn't like how they fit over my nose. So, and based on the box so far, I definitely needed to get some money for these to contribute towards the loss on the first two items. These glasses did end up selling on Poshmark. They sold for $70. My earnings on those were $56 after Poshmark fees, and I did get a 5-star rating, so that was awesome.
These might be a little bit better than the last two. They are Prada, and they are a wedge, kind of like an espadrille style, but it's more like a basket weave type of material, and it's suede, and there's just like a little bow there, and they're buckle.
These were a nice pair of Prada wedges in relatively good condition, really nice with the suede. I did end up sending these into the RealReal as well. So the RealReal listed them for $95, which was a bit lower than I expected. So those were listed in good condition. They ended up selling at a 50% discount. They took quite a while to sell. The total sale price was $47.50, and my earnings on that were $14.
It's kind of like a light purple, and I'm thinking it's a dress. I'm not going to really be able to show it all on camera because it's pretty long, but it looks like a bridesmaid's dress, I'm assuming. And this is Vera Wang, size 6.
So this was a really pretty bridesmaid's dress from Vera Wang. You know, definitely something that would have taken a lot of work to get it steamed and photographed. And I assumed it would take me a long time to sell this. So I did end up sending that into the RealReal as well. They did accept it. And here's the dress here. It was definitely listed much lower than I had expected. They did list it at $70 in good condition. There was some fading and discoloration. And it did sell for $56 on a 20% discount. My commission on that item was $17.
So very nice. Next, we do have a handbag. And this appears to be Tory Burch. Really nice leather, assuming it can be long enough for a crossbody. Removable strap with this pretty gold chain. It's kind of like a tan taupe color. There are quite a few markings on the outside of the bag that would need some attention. And the flap just snaps open, and it's got a couple compartments. Very dirty on there. Looks like a lipstick or something exploded. So that's not great. And, you know, honestly, I don't really think Tory Burch belongs in this box. I mean, I know that the bags, you know, they retail for a decent amount, but I don't know that I would really consider this designer, I suppose.
So yeah, I was very surprised to see this come in the box. This is more of a brand you would see in the name brand handbag box, especially for the condition that it was in. It was definitely a bummer. There were a lot of marks on the leather, and you can see the interior was very stained as well. I did try to clean the exterior and condition it up, and honestly, I think I made it a little bit worse. But it did eventually end up selling on Poshmark. I did end up letting this one go at a pretty low offer just to get it moving based on the condition. It sold for $24 on Poshmark. My earnings after fees were $16.74. I did get a 5-star rating. And I believe we have one more item in the box.
Finally, we do have a top. It's a button up, pretty pink. Kind of a pink and gray, I think it is. And it's long, so I don't know if it's like a shirt dress or, you know, just something longer that you could wear with leggings. But it seems like it's in good condition. But we'll have to check for all the buttons to see what's going on once I can get a better look at it. It looks like it has some pockets on the sides, so maybe it is a dress. This is Isabel Etul Morant, and I'm certainly mispronouncing that one. Never heard of that brand.
So this was the first time I received this brand diffusion line from Isabel Marant. It was a long shirt dress, very nice and in good condition. I did send this into the Real as well. This ended up selling on the Real, or I'm sorry, it was listed on the Real for $95. It was a size small, listed in very good condition. So again, not a high comped item to send into the Real. So this was definitely risky. They ended up selling it at a 70% discount. It took a long time to move. It sold for $28.50, and my earnings on that were $9. So definitely a rough box. No way compares to the last three that I've recapped. So let's go ahead and watch the final recap, and I will let you know if I was able to squeak out a profit on this box or if this was a loss.
I don't think it's the best box I've ever received, especially when it comes to this. You know, the bridesmaid's dress, I don't think is going to have a huge resale value. The Chanel's, I'm keeping these. So regardless, this box is a win because of those. These shoes, I'm not too excited about, but maybe the comps will have a surprise. They are made in Spain. And they seem like decent quality, so we'll look into that. These C by Chloe, I don't think there's going to be much here, but maybe 50, something like that, and they are a good size 40. And last but not least, we do have the Prada shoes. So I will look into these and see what the comps are like.
So this was definitely a rough box, in part because I did send a lot of the items into the Real when I probably should have just given them time to sell on my own on Poshmark. I would have made more on those pieces. And I don't think I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but the cost on the box was $120. They were cheaper 2 years ago. So the total cost of the box was $127.20 with tax. And I ended up making a very small profit on this box of $3.54 once you take out the cost of the box and the platform fees. So considering how low some of the items sold for, I'm very glad that I was at least able to recoup my money. And that was another decision factor in selling the Chanel's. Otherwise, I would have had to take a loss on this box. So anytime you can squeak out a profit, it's still fun to order these and try. So hopefully we will have a more exciting recap on the next video. I appreciate you tuning in, and tomorrow we are going to be opening a 15-piece mixed jewelry box from ThredUP. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more content if you haven't done so already. And I will see you tomorrow.